Where's my microphone? Buried under there. So what we have is, what can you see?
I can see the Kerford oration logo.
Okay, we're starting. You should be able to hear my voice as well, and if you get some audio up, you'll hear my voice. I'm testing 1, 2, 3, and then I'll go to that camera and go auto to that camera, and then I'll go auto to that camera.
Voice really well.
That should be clear because I've got my radio lapel mic plugged into the mic input via a mixer, so that mic input has the on button. Then you've got it's got a level control straight underneath, so thank God I could pat it down. And as you can see, we can go between a variety of sources and back to a holding slide.
I'm starting to get a bit of... How's good your signal out there?
Oh, I'm on low. Let me get back to ATEM. I'm only on streaming low at 3 meg and on air at 1.2 megabits per second.
Right, yeah, because it's breaking up when you dissolve.
Yep.
But out there you can go to...
I can cut. Yeah, I can cut.
Yeah, that's right. Just do a cut.
Yeah, I just did.
Wait for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There should be a couple of cuts there. How's the audio sound?
Good.
Yeah, well, so as I said, it's my radio mic through the mixer into the input, so it doesn't matter what camera or source I use, we've got clean audio all the way through.
Can you do yourself a favour?
Yep.
It's going through the mixer, is it?
Yep.
Do me a favour and get on camera and talk. Why? Because there's a delay in mixes.
Okay, stand by. I'll walk in front of the camera. I'll probably have to iris up a little bit. Just give me a second. I'm just moving around in front of the... Oh, hang on. Yeah, so I haven't put the camera there yet. I assume that's the right camera. I forget. So I'll move my fingers at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's okay. No, you'll get it in a sec.
I want to see you talking.
Yeah, I should be talking in now. You should hear it in a second.
Yep, that seems pretty good.
So did you hear my fingers and see me do the count at the same time?
Yes, I've seen that. It seemed alright. It might be a little bit out, but we can adjust that later on. It's just hard. I think different positions will do.
Yep.
But there's on the audio panel, on your, hang on just a sec, on your audio mixer up top, you'll see a little arrow, I think it is, on the output, and you can actually adjust it.
Sorry, where's the audio mixer?
On the
Computer?
computer, no, not on the, in the mixer itself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Now go down, have a look down the bottom.
Yep.
And you'll see 5 icons or something, 3 or 4 icons. One says audio, graphics, I think, media.
So are you talking about on the computer screen or the actual the physical mixer? Oh no, here we go. Audio, gotcha. No, audio, gotcha. Yep.
And now have a look
Oh.
on the output. You should see some little arrow type things. I forget what it looks like now. I can't actually get into it. And they adjust the audio, the delay, sorry.
Arrows. Can't see arrows. I can see. Hang on. Let me. No, I'm on the mixer itself.
Yeah.
And I can see my level's not too bad. It's peaking at -20. I might lift that up a little bit. 1. There we go. Might lift up to -20. There we go. -17. Yeah, that'll be right. Arrows. Headphone mix, APV.
It's on the output. It's up top on the 2 outputs.
2 outputs. I can see, oh, is that what the media is? Switcher, audio, camera. Oh, look at that, camera control.
That's it. Yeah. You need to go to audio.
Well, I'm in audio and I can see my 4 cameras.
Go to the last two, the outputs, and up the top there. See how it's slightly different to the inputs?
Oh, there's an arrow with 0.
Yeah.
Oh, delay.
That's your delay.
Yeah, okay.
That's your delay.
Right.
So you can adjust that for delay.
Okay, well, do you know how many frames you want?
Hey?
Well, do you want me to stand in front of the camera and do a clap?
Yeah,
And then you can...
better.
All right. Okay, stand by. Is it still streaming? Okay, I'm just walking around in front of the camera now. Maybe if I turn my monitor around, I could see what the hell's going on. Okay, oh, I see. Which camera am I on? Okay, there. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can see a lag in the actual system.
Oh, I can't hear it. Hang on, just a...
2, 3, 4, 5.
No, that's pretty good.
Okay,
That's really good.
cool. So when you hit the delay, is that delaying the audio or the video?
Delays the audio.
Oh, because the audio will be faster to process in video.
Because, yeah, that's right, because
Yep.
it's got no digital, yeah, because it's, you know, instead of using tile-based correctly, they delay by a frame or two.
Yep.
So, and if you've got a lot of gear in between,
Yep.
it can change. But if you use the audio from the camera, it's okay.
Yep.
Or if you plug your radio mic directly into the back of it,
Yep.
it's okay. Now, can you do me a thing, and you'll see down, is there any line or line level or something in there? Just to check to make sure it's on. Because you're coming out at what level? Line or?
Well, I'm going out of. I must be at line level because I'm out of a mixer.
You what?
I'm out of a mixer.
Yeah. Is that coming line level out?
It's wound right. The gain is at 0 up the very top. It's wound right over. Sorry, it's wound right over to left-hand side. So if I back that off, how does that work?
Because you'll probably find now down the right-hand side of your screen, I think it is. You'll find there's settings, which I think in there somewhere. There's a little cog on the left-hand side, I think it is.
Right. Oh yeah. Yep. Hang on. Yep.
And there's a whole heap of settings.
Audio.
Audio. It'll give you line or mic level.
Oh, okay. So I should set up for line.
Yeah, if that's what you got coming out of the mixer.
Well, set
yeah.
mic input to line and mic 2 input to line. Go done. 1, 2. Oh, that's low now. Okay, that makes sense. Low. So I can lift my gains back up. Good. That makes more sense. Okay. Yeah. So basically, I can have my my mixer at parity now, which is good. I'm just going to drop the camera 1, 2, 3, 4 audio channels to 0 because who needs them? We're running on the mic input, which is now at line level, which I imagine should be okay. 1, 2, hey. 1, 1, 1. Get a bit more level out of that. 1, 1, 1, 2, hey. That shouldn't be too bad, I imagine.
Oh, that sounds a bit better.
1, 1, 1, 2, hey. That shouldn't be too bad, I imagine.
Yep.
Oh, that sounds a bit better. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just playing with the levels, but they're all peaking just under -10. And the mic gain on the mix is nice and where it should be, which I'm happy with that, so it's not distorting. The levels on the, all the levels are good. But yeah, so in other words, it'll take a very clean audio input, which is nice.
It's actually really good.
Yeah, well, I've got a good
The
radio
audio
mic.
sounds good.
So I think I'm going to use this radio mic because I do have a really good podium mic that sounds amazing, but she'll have a podium mic on location, I imagine.
Yeah, okay. Because all. If you got a podium mic, might go into it. Might be
Yeah,
better.
but the thing is, oh yeah, I used a podium mic at my last shoot. I've got an AKG. God, it sounds good. It's a bloody nice mic. But otherwise, if they've got a podium mic there, I'm just going to wire this to it. You know, do the old tape it to the head sort of scenario.
All right. Yep.
Now, okay, just one thing. If you have a look at the curve federation still, which I've just
Yep.
let it mix back to it. Just let me know when you can. Cause I just
Yeah, I've got it.
no, I just did a cut. Sorry.
Dissolve. Yep.
Yeah. So what I did is I got a file and put it into the unit,
Yep.
and as you can see, it struggles to play it back. It won't do it. That's at Amy Kirkwood, as you can see it.
Oh, the.
Yeah. So I
Oh,
got.
it's not playing it back.
No, so I got your file. I edited it up, put a nice background, put some pictures and text and all sorts of shit up on for you, make it look pretty.
Yeah.
So you can see it coming through.
Yeah.
So it's trying to play out of the. I saved it as an LT, a ProRes, and a ProRes 422, and it'll let me do that still, but it jerks back playback and with no audio.
Oh, okay. No audio.
Well, you can't. Bottom line is you can't use these things as a playback deck, which is a pain in the ass because they're really clean.
Oh, Jesus.
Which
I
is
need to
really-
get you my,
No, I've got.
I'd have to.
I've got playback stuff. I use lasers and all sorts of stuff, little units.
Yeah.
I've got plenty of them.
Because with that video yesterday, I tried on my little, that other player I got, the Hyperdeck.
Yep.
Worked beautiful.
Oh, did it? Does that take the HDMI audio straight into the system as well then?
Yeah, well, I was listening to the audio. Yes, it would.
Okay, which means I need these levels back up. All right, we might look at getting that, I think.
Okay.
Does it hold a still? How do you monitor it? I just monitor it by the preview.
Yeah, by the preview.
And then has it got a play button on it? Or
Yeah, it's got a play button on it.
okay, so can you see what I did with the graphics and stuff? Is that all right?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so it just doesn't. Unfortunately, I can use it as a. Oops. I can use it as a still, so I can use it as a holding slide, but it won't. But look, this is where we want to get to, be able to have multiple inputs and so forth. So we're on the right track. It's just a pity this. It's a real pity that these Hyperdeck, my Blackmagic Focus Assist won't play back frickin' files, which is a real pity because it's it's a bloody good unit.
Weird. I wonder why it won't do it.
Well, they didn't design it that way. It'll play back the camera files, straight back through and so forth, but of what it records. But I don't know how to record onto it via HDMI, if you know what I mean. I could plug your thing into it and then hit record, and it would record what it's given.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter if it steps down a generation. It's been streamed anyway.
No, it doesn't matter. What you could do is,
Now, sorry, are you overall happy with the audio set and the audio and so forth? I imagine it's pretty clean. Yep.
But you haven't got you wouldn't have many megabits out there, would you?
No, we're only currently belting out at 3.1 on streaming low.
Streaming low, yeah. It was just the dissolve, but the rest of the picture was fine. It's when you moved a bit quick. Can you just stand in? Oh, no, the dog's walking past there. It's all right. Can you just sort of stand there for a bit? I just want to see.
Well, the good thing about what she'll be doing, she's doing a podium read, so she won't be jumping all over the place. It'll probably.
That's right.
So I should be here. I'm out of iris, by the way. So
Okay.
I haven't got the iris wound up, so you can't see my face.
Right.
Probably a good thing.
No worries. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's good because you'll also be because you will how to say yeah, that's all right. When you panned across there, that was good. That was really good.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, sweetie.
That's all right. That's all right.
Hey, darling. Wave to Tony. Yeah. Okay. There's Angela waving to you, by the way. Sorry about the balance.
10 seconds later, yep. Oh, no, that's all right. She turned around, that was good.
Yep.
works well.
Works well?
Even on low, that's quite good.
Okay, cool.
But you'd put it on medium.
Oh, medium for sure, yeah.
Or high, or it depends. Probably medium. So,
But no, as you can see, I've got it all set up with mixer, playback units, monitor, switcher, laptop, 2 cameras. So it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, it is looking really good. So, it breaks up when you dissolve, but that's all right. You would understand that at that rate.
Yeah, at that rate. Yeah, so basically we just use cuts.
Yeah, just use cuts.
Hmm.
So, but it doesn't matter at Kerford. It's all right because you'll go medium and you'll be able to dissolve beautifully.
Yep. Now I'm just what I'm doing now, Tony.
Probably even go high.
I'm just doing a couple of soft edge dissolves for you.
All right, yeah. That's all right. That's good. Didn't break up as it comes in or out. A little bit there, but yeah.
This is a gorgeous little thing.
It is, isn't it?
I'll try a faster dissolve actually. Yeah, it's better, faster mix. That should probably cope. I'm not sure. Stand by in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
This is quite fascinating. This.
It is.
No, I'm very glad that the audio worked, and it's also very easy to basically to set up now. So, yeah.
So, depending on how it goes, just make sure, if you can, just put some discs in your camera.
Some what, sorry?
Record it.
Some what?
Put some discs in your camera.
Yep.
And record it. And if we have to just remix it just for them, depending on the quality's like, we might be able to just use the same quality. We'll see how we go.
Yeah, I've just got to get a mini USB cable so I can do a record onto a disc and see what it's like.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just do it to camera just to make sure it's all right.
Yeah. I mean, I'd roll both. You know, I'd roll both because one will have a full mix and audio, the other one won't.
Have you got a USB 3? That 3, that small one, USB-C.
Drive. Yeah, I've got a heap of them, but I just need the cable to go from USB-C to USB-C.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have one of those because they're not.
No.
Yeah,
You haven't got just a USB stick.
I have, but they're not a USB-C stick.
Right, okay. I should have given you that little thing I had yesterday.
Yeah, no, I'll track one down. I'll get a fast one, and I'm going to do a test record this afternoon. But the playback, the issue at the moment is the freaking playback of the file. So I've cut it and edited it 25 times and spat it out, trying to get this thing to play. But at least this thing can have a holding slide. I've got one more input left, and that'll be, if I can get your playback deck, I think it'd be probably best to use the hyper deck.
Yeah,
At least it's all compatible then.
We might tomorrow if we can probably go halfway or something.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
Well, I'm just going to...
I'm not too sure